Coach, opening thoughts on the match and the win.
Just like normal, congrats to Regis and another great year. And it just seems sort of like how life works in cycles, and there's like sort of, you just seen kids, recruiting cycle kids just seem to get paired up with certain teams. We seem to be the last couple of years, we always have to deal with Regis. And so, the coaches sort of knew what the draw was going to be, pretty early on. The teams were pretty set for the most part last couple of weeks. So we knew we were going to play Regis. And at this point, they're always very talented. And to be honest, I think all of us feel very fortunate to get past that match because that game was pretty darn even. We had a chance to win in 3, and then we created 6 errors in a row. And as a coach, you don't really say anything, but you knew that was going to pay for. We were going to pay for that also in set 4. So. I think our girls did great following a game plan for the most part. We had some kids that came out timid, and I'm sure Regis would say the same thing. So for the most part, we're middles. That's why they're up here. Did great. We're pretty young, and so some of the girls they played with fear, and so we're blessed enough to move on. And so we got the whole conversation in the locker room was we got to break through that, and we got to embrace this environment. This is fun. And if Mesa wins, we know we're going to have a crowd. And that should make you play better. So we're just fortunate, and tomorrow we need to come out with just a much better attitude as far as just having fun with this, and we'll play better.
Watching Fort Smith and Mines in the exact same situation that you ended up, did that come into your mind at any time, or did you feed off of that? Or
I think it kind of goes back to what Coach was telling us before that game even started. It was kind of like it's whoever's game, like whoever shows up to play is going to be the one who's victorious. And like as you can tell, like there's been a lot of upsets so far in this tournament, and it's kind of just what he said exactly is whoever comes to play.
Just the fact that you guys lost Regis earlier this year, was that something on your mind and that motivated you a little bit more to come out strong tonight?
Yes, most definitely. Early in this season, they took us pretty well. So coming into this game, we tried to use that as fuel for ourselves to help us and inspire to play harder and come out tonight.
Jessica hit over 300 in the match. What was working for you offensively?
I'd say the slides were working, and then the cut shots, and then of course couldn't do it without our setters. And hitters can't do anything without a pass in the set, so our team definitely created those for us.
Very PC. Good job. She did. Her strength was blocking, and she did that. And to be honest, I didn't think she hit as good as those numbers show. Like normally, her hits are they have a little bit more authority to them. So it's good that she was hitting those numbers, but. Her strength was that she was a complete package tonight. She was blocking and hitting, and her and Lindsay really did a good job just being well-rounded.
Coach, 5-game match, and then the altitude. Any worry about fatigue at this point, or?
No, I think I can't get enough water, so we've just been worried about that. But I've learned from some of these older coaches like Frank and everybody's like, there's just a point. You know what I mean? Like they've played enough. It truly is. I think if you played this tournament last weekend, this weekend, or next weekend, I honestly think you would have 3 different teams every time in the semifinals, 3 of the 4, Mesa being one of them every time. And then I think you'd have actually a different winner because these teams are so well balanced. Angela, the 8 seed, geez, come on, And so. Like for right now, we've trained enough where we're pretty disciplined on the girls. So I think thank goodness Mesa did it the Friday, Saturday, Sunday split instead of Thursday through Saturday, and then we did a great job losing out in the semifinals of conference. We got a lot of rest, so I don't think win or lose, it's not going to be because of fatigue. You know what I mean? And because of some other things.
Coach, you look at 3 semifinals or quarters are done. Was this kind of what you expected going into the tournament that anybody could win and matches close as they are?
Oh yeah, like what we do good at WT is we go out and schedule. So Mesa and Regis came to our tournament at the beginning of the year, so we knew them. I told Dave from the get go. I was like, okay, I know we're going to Mesa this year for regionals. They were good from the get go. We play our conference and we go play the Heartland. And so we knew whoever had their best weekend could win this. Tarleton is a very athletic team and monster team, and but we know Metro traditionally is very, very sound and disciplined in defense. So the more aggressive team won. And Fort Smith, they were given a crack in that match, and so this doesn't surprise me at all. And even if the higher seeds won, it wouldn't surprise me. I just felt like all the games would be close this weekend.
Could you seem like the balanced attack was really big for you tonight? Just a lot of what ways to go in response to how they played you. You guys feel that way, Lexi?
Yes, just in the fact that like when it comes down to those tough situations, you can sit there as a setter and you can be all right with your choices almost, and have that confidence in because we are a young team, and to have those confidence in any type of hitter, like that's huge for us, and with the confidence that those younger players need in this type of setting, like it's huge.
All right, thank you.
Thank y'all.